Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Macy and I am a full-time reseller on this channel. I put out reselling content to help you succeed at your reselling business. And today we are going to be looking at my sales from October 25th through October 31st. I'm going to keep this video short and sweet for you guys. I did not have that many sales this week, but it is much better than it was last week, so that is good. I am just now starting to get into a more consistent listing groove, which is great because I've been off for pretty much the last 2 months. So if I can keep this up over the next 2 months, since this is the busiest time of year for us resellers, that would be awesome. Of course, it's going to take a few weeks for my sales to catch up with the amount of listing that I'm doing, because if you've been doing this for a while, you would know that there's very much delayed gratification with reselling. So if you put in the work, you won't see the results for a few weeks, typically. And that's okay. That's just how these things go. But let's go ahead and just jump into the sales. I'm going to tell you guys about any sale that I had over $15, and then at the end I'm going to go over my lowest profit sales and wrap it up with my total profit. And I'm going to talk about all of my sales in order by date. So the first item that sold was a Kristen Blake leopard fur black reversible hooded vest in a size large. It sold on Poshmark for $24, and after Poshmark fees I made $19.20. It took only 5 days to sell. I picked this up at the bins because leopard fur seems to be a kind of a popular fur type right now. Whenever I looked up comps, it didn't seem like this brand was that expensive, and these type of vests weren't going for that much, but it was enough that I was comfortable with picking it up from the bins because the cost is so low at the bins. The next item that sold was a soft surroundings Metro leggings style jeans in a size medium. They sold on Poshmark for $33, and after Poshmark fees, I made $26.40. It took 8 days to sell. Picked these up for $1 a day, and the cool thing about this sale was that I thought I missed out on this sale because the person had sent me an offer and I didn't respond to the offer for several hours, and then the person canceled their offer after a couple hours. So I was like, oh man, I missed out on the sale. I just didn't get to it in time. And I decided to try something new with this lost sale. I normally just let those things go and don't do anything. But for this one, I really wanted to get the sale because I was coming off of my lowest sale week ever. So I reached out to the buyer and said, hey, I'm sorry I missed your offer. If ever you want anything from my closet in the future, just send me an offer, I'll give you a great deal. And this person ended up coming back to my closet a few hours later and purchasing the jeans that they had sent an offer on for full price. And I was like, okay, if you had sent me the offer again, I would have totally accepted, but okay, thank you. And I reached out to them and I thanked them for purchasing for full price. I was like, that's so sweet of you. And I hope that they love the jeans. The next item that sold was a Carlos by Carlos Santana brown knee-high buckle boots in a size 8. They sold on Poshmark for $40, and after Poshmark fees, I made $32. They took 15 days to sell. This was another item that I picked up from the bins, and it was part of my $10 investment challenge that I'm doing with Brittany from Essential Endeavors and Chelsea Sunshine. I had actually almost sold these boots twice before, and both times the buyer canceled their order. So I thought these were cursed boots, but it turns out somebody wanted them and they didn't cancel their order, so that's awesome. And they actually sold for a very good price. This wasn't even an offer, the person just came in and bought them outright. Over the knee boots are a great style to sell right now. If you find them, make sure to pick them up. The next item that sold was a Hollister pair of dark plush skinny jeans in a size 9. They sold on Mercari for $31, and after Mercari fees and shipping, I made $18.55. They took 44 days to sell. This was another dollar day item, and I can be kind of picky whenever it comes to what Hollister jeans I pick up. Even if they're $1, I don't always pick them up. If they are a little bit of a larger size, that will make me lean more toward picking them up. And also if they are a good style, like if they are a high-rise jean, jegging, distressed, anything along those lines, I would be more likely to pick it up. but if it is an older style or low rise or flare leg or boot cut, then I might not pick it up even if it's $1, just because it's sometimes not worth the time to sell something like that. The next item that sold was a White House Black Market Instantly Slimming Stretch Pencil Skirt in a size 6. It sold on eBay for $30, and after eBay fees and shipping, I made $19.33. It took 48 days to sell. That was a pretty good sale there. White House Black Market always does really well for me. I almost always pick it up whenever I find it, whether it's a skirt or a pair of pants or a jacket or blazer, anything along those lines, I usually pick it up. I personally have never shopped at White House Black Market, so I'm not really sure what their demographic is, but their items sell for decent prices for me. So if you haven't given White House Black Market a shot, try a few things out, especially if you can get them for a low cost. The next item to sell was a Bowden blue polka dot short fit and flare dress. It was a size 12 and it sold on Poshmark for $44, and after Poshmark fees I made $35.20. It took 13 days to sell. That was a really good flip for me. I only paid $1 for it, and Bowden sometimes can sit for a really long time for me. So whenever I make a quick Bowden sale, it's super exciting. And this person came in and paid full price for it. So I think the style and the size really sold this dress. The next item to sell was a Blowfish taupe wedge booties cut outside boots in a size 8.5. They sold on Poshmark for $20, and after Poshmark fees I made $16, and they took less than a day to sell. I priced these to sell because they are another challenge item, so I wanted them to go really quick, and they certainly did. I think I priced them at $25, and then someone sent me a $20 offer and I went ahead and accepted it. Booties are a hot sell right now for fall. You're not going to get a ton of money for Blowfish, but it is a good brand and a lot of people know about it. The next item to sell was a limited navy blue single button white trim blazer in a size large. Sold on Poshmark for $20, and after Poshmark fees I made $16. It took 1 day to sell. I was a little nervous about this item just because loft blazers can be a harder sell sometimes, but I think that since this was a navy blue with white trim, it kind of looked like that nautical style, which can be a pretty popular style for a lot of people, and they seek those type of items out. So if ever you have a navy blue and white item like this, make sure to put nautical in the title or description to attract some more buyers to it. The next item to sell was a loft red stretch maxi dress in a size extra small. Sold on Poshmark for $22, and after Poshmark fees and a shipping discount of $2.12, I made $15.48. It took 38 days to sell. Kind of surprised that a sleeveless maxi dress sold right now, but hey, I'll take it. I mean, this was really cute. If I was shopping for myself and I was looking out for some casual maxi dresses, I probably would have scooped this up myself. Yeah, you just never know with these things. I mostly bought it just because it was another dollar day item. I like selling a loft. I sell a lot of it. Some of it sits for longer than others, but all of it eventually sells. The next item to sell was a pair of American Eagle medium wash long inseam jegging jeans in a size 4. They sold on eBay for $29.95, and after eBay fees and shipping, I made $19.17. It took 138 days to sell. I paid $6.99 for these jeans, so full price at my Goodwill. I was starting to see a trend where size 4 jeans in particular seem to sit longer for me than almost any other size, other than 00. 00 and size 4 tend to be very hard sells for me. The market just might be oversaturated with size 4 jeans, and then for size 00, it's just there's a smaller audience of people looking for that size. The next item to sell was a pair of American Eagle distressed dark wash American flag jean shorts in a size 2. They sold on Mercari for $24, and after Mercari fees and shipping, I made $16.42. They took less than a day to sell again. This was another challenge item, so I did price them to sell, but I am always shocked whenever I receive a full price Mercari sale. It's always exciting, And I'm starting to change the way that I do Mercari. I used to always do free shipping on Mercari, but I'm thinking about changing it over to doing buyer pays shipping on Mercari for most items under £1. Because over £1 it's $11 to ship, which is very expensive whenever I can ship myself for around $8. I might still cover it for items that are over £1, but for under £1 the shipping costs are fairly reasonable. They're anywhere from $3.50 to $5, which is about the same, if not even less, than I would be paying myself for shipping. So I'm experimenting for a few weeks to see if having the buyer pay shipping leads to more sales, more full price sales, more sales in general. Just see what happens. Curious. I'll let you guys know. Okay, so that's it for my sales over $15 in profit. Let's go into my lowest profit sales of this week. First three were sold in a bundle, which is really cool because I've had these items for a long time and I was excited to see all three of them go at once to the same buyer. The first one was a Valerie Bertinelli tan and black textured sheath dress in a size 10. The second was a David's Bridal satin red strapless dress in a size 4. And the third was a Bill Lefkoff A-line black strapless dress in a size 12. I paid $1 each, and they sold on Poshmark as part of my 3 for $15 sale. So after fees, I made $12, and they all took around 230 days to sell. I don't know why this buyer decided they needed a bunch of cocktail / bridesmaids dresses, but hey, maybe they have, you know, a size 4, a size 12, and a size 10 coming to their wedding or something. I don't know. I would love to know why this person decided to buy all these dresses, but I'm very excited to see them go. I didn't pay a lot for these dresses. Again, I only paid $1 each, but bridesmaids dresses are a hard sell for me. I don't know why I picked them up, and I'm very cautious to pick them up in the future. The next item to sell was an express sleeveless striped ruffled dress in a size 2. Sold on Mercari for $9, and after Mercari fees and shipping, I made $3.11. It took 328 days to sell. That's a long time. This is one of my oldest items in my closet. It didn't go for much. I think the problem with this dress is it just was too old of a style. No one was looking for this particular style. The next item to sell was a bundle of 4 rocky pink mock neck sweater, Beware cap sleeve brown white polka dot top, American Eagle gray baby doll top, and an unknown paisley black and white top, all in a size large. This was a consignment bundle, so I received a bunch of items from somebody on consignment, and all these items didn't really seem like they would go for very much on their own, so I put them together into a bundle, and I sometimes do that and sell those bundles on Mercari, since Mercari has the lowest fees. Bundles seem to sell pretty well on Mercari. That bundle sold for $15, and after Mercari fees and shipping, I made $4.61. I get some of that profit, and then the rest goes back to the person that gave me these items to consign. It took 509 days to sell. The next item was an express burgundy sheer long sleeve blouse in a size medium, sold on Poshmark for $5.50, and after Poshmark fees, I made $4.03. It took 152 days to sell. And this sold in a bundle with one other item, a Worthington dark gray knit blazer in a size medium again, sold on Poshmark for $5.50, and after Poshmark fees, I made $4.02. It took 289 days to sell. Both of those were consignment items, so I made a bit of the profit and the rest went back to the person I was consigning for. The next item to sell was a Charlotte Russe peach textured bodycon skirt in a size small, sold on Mercari for $11, and after Mercari fees and shipping, I made $5.78, and it took 67 days to sell. Once again, this was a consignment item, so I made a bit and the rest went back to the person that gave me the item to consign. And the last item on the low profit list was a Uniqlo purple fleece zip-up jacket in a size medium. It sold on eBay for $12.95, and after eBay fees and shipping, I made $5.22. It took 297 days to sell. So this did not sell last winter like I was expecting it to, and it instead sold now. I am pretty surprised at how long that took to sell because it was a nice purple fleece jacket. I feel like that's a pretty popular item right now, fleece jackets. I see lots of people in fleece jackets. I think maybe the brand just wasn't a popular enough brand to bring in the eyeballs to get this item to sell. I personally have only heard of Uniqlo because I went to New York City and there was this really cool Uniqlo store that had a bunch of high quality basics. The prices were pretty reasonable there, so I don't think the retail price on this particular item would have been that high, and that might have played into why it sold for the price it did as well. Okay, let's talk about my totals. For this week, my total sales were $775, and after Poshmark fees, Mercari fees, eBay fees, shipping costs, and my cost of goods, I made $447. Overall, an okay week for me. I would like to see that number be much higher, especially around this time of year, but it is better than it was last week, and we are slowly ramping up, I think. The more I list, the better things get. So, like I say every week, get your things listed, and I will as well. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. I appreciate every single person that subscribes. I hope that you all have a great rest of your week. Bye everybody!